Alright guys, for day 8, we are comparing patterns of events and stories. I just underlined those two bolded words, quest and myth. We're pretty familiar with myths, that they explain human behavior or ancient beliefs about nature. Quest was probably a new word to most of us. In a quest, a character goes on a journey to reach a certain goal, often to help people. So here were the two cartoons, and then this one, the guy's bragging about it. He says, I alone am tall enough to touch the sky. And then it says the villagers are pretty tired of his constant bragging. In this one, the villagers look much more excited. And the girl says, I alone can fly to the sun and bring back a piece of it. So there the villagers are hoping she'll bring back warmth to the world. So the little chart that you were to fill out, those cartoons did not give us a lot of details. So you had to kind of make inferences and just looking at those graphic sources to kind of figure out what was going on. So if the villagers are tired of his constant bragging, then obviously he does this a lot. And here, if the villagers are hopeful, then this girl is probably, uses her ability to fly to help people. So in the chart, the tall boy must brag a lot about his height. He says he's tall enough to touch the sky, and then the villagers were angry with him. The girl's able to fly, we know that. We're inferring that maybe the world is cold in the beginning because the villagers are wanting warmth. She must use her ability to fly to help people for them to be excited about it. And then there at the end, the villagers are hoping she will bring back warmth to the world. So just trying to figure out and fill in that chart based on making inferences on those graphic sources. Moving on, you had two short little passages to read here. Both are folk tales. Tara and the sun. She goes on a quest. She's kind of angry with the sun. The sun gives her a little piece of himself. She brings it back, and then the air is warmed then. And then with the lonely moon, the boy found a little piece of the moon, and they become good friends. But because of that, the earth is growing very cold. The moon realizes what he did. He comes back to take himself back, and then the earth warms. So based on those two readings, your question 1 says, identify the story details that show the pattern of events of a quest. So Tara was on a quest because she was in search of something to help people. Tara climbed the mountain to talk to the sun about the air being so cold. The sun gave a small piece of himself to Tara, and the air warmed. And remember, when we go back to the definition of what a quest is, it says a character goes on a journey to reach a certain goal, often to help people. So that would be just good passage proof there that she was on a journey to talk to the sun to help her people. Lonely Moon's a little bit different because the moon was searching for a friend. Unlike, in the first one, Tara was searching for the sun. So it was the moon that made the air cold. Okay. And then when you're writing about it, just talking about the similarities and differences in both, the sun gave Tara a piece of herself, just like the moon gave the boy a piece of himself. But the piece of the sun solved the problem of the cold air. The piece of the moon created the problem of the cold air. So in the first one, Tara was on the quest, but here the boy was not on a quest. So I think that's kind of important to include there too. So just do the best that you can. And, some passage proof with some quotation marks would be awesome support. If you can fit that in there, that'd be great. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day.